Hi, and welcome back to another video. As a work-at-home freelancer, a home studio voice actor, I stay in front of my computer from anywhere between maybe around 8 to 16 hours a day. This includes my working time, my content creation time, and also my playtime. And because a large part of my life revolves around my desk, having the most comfortable and convenient working space is one of my top priorities. As you can see right now, this is the exact situation of my desk space. I do a lot. I work, I create videos, I do voiceover, and as much as I want a cleaner desk space, I simply can't take away a lot of the stuff because I really use them a lot, and just putting them away messes up my workflow. Luckily, our partners from XLayout Japan came through and sent us their X Center to really help out with this. I present to you the X Center. Let's unbox it. The X Center comes in a beautiful packaging that is so sleek, it reminds me of something Apple would release. And as you open it, you are greeted with this gorgeous X, which stands for the XLayout company logo. Inside the box, you'll find a data cable, a charging cable, the aftercare card, and 2 monitor stands. Yes, it's not just one, it's 2. One fit for a monitor, another fit for a laptop. But alternatively, you can put them one on top of each other and kind of have like a multi-drawer monitor riser. One really cool feature of the X Center is that it has these small drawers neatly tucked and hidden away in each riser. I have used other monitor risers before, but this is the first time I can hide the drawers and no one will ever even notice it's there. Another thing is you can pull this out and you can use it as a tablet or phone holder, which I can't stress enough, but is extremely helpful, especially for people like me who multitask a lot. Another feature is the USB hub that can connect 2 USB 3.0s and 1 USB Type-C to your computer. I don't think I've ever seen a riser that can do that much before. Of course, let's not forget the RGB lighting. You have the option to turn it on and off, and if some of the lights are too loud for your minimalistic tastes, you can choose between 6 modes. If you're interested in checking out the full product description, you can check out my links at the bottom. Those are affiliate links, but there is no change in price. It is just a tiny help for my content creation, and if you're uncomfortable doing that, you can simply log on to www.xlayout.net. There is really nothing you need to do with the X Center than simply just opening the legs up and you're already ready to go. A lot of the setting up has to do with moving your stuff around and cleaning your table and making sure that your riser has space on your desk. This works perfectly with my setup specifically, as I do actually use a 2-computer workstation, one using my MacBook and another using my desktop computer, both sharing 1 monitor. I do have my MacBook on clamshell mode because of the space it would take if I put it outside. But now because the X Center has a small shelf underneath the monitors, I can now get rid of my stand and finally be able to arrange my desk in a way that will best suit my workflow. I used one of the risers for my laptop so I could access the screen anytime, and another for my monitor. I plugged in the X Center into a power outlet and turned on the beautiful lights. Instead of using the X Center's data transferring abilities to my desktop, I actually stuck it to my laptop so I can easily connect to any device I need and just switch the display channels on my monitor, and boom, I can now use both anytime I want. Now, a lot of the features of the X Center is definitely good, and I think with just a few more life improvements, it can absolutely destroy a lot of competition. One thing you need to think about is that if your tablet is as heavy as the iPad Pro 12.9-inch or more, the drawer will not be able to hold the weight, but you can definitely use the actual holders and put your phone on the drawer instead. Not a big deal, as it wasn't really a problem, but it is something you should know nonetheless. The drawer isn't as huge, so please note that you can definitely only hide small items, like maybe a small phone or batteries. I find that I can't even fit my Apple Pen, which leads me to the next improvement I think it will also need. The X arm that I previously reviewed on my channel is perfect with the built-in magnetic section at the side, so we can just stick the Apple Pen securely when not in use. I see that there is a lot of surface area that can be replaced to be used as a magnet, and I know that costs might go up, but it could just be an optional upgrade for people who have screws and small things to stick to a magnet to keep them secure. Another life improvement that I think it needs is the amount of power it springs out for battery charging. Currently, it can only charge 5 volts. And now with all the new technology we have like the iPad and the MacBook, 5 volts would definitely be a slow charging option. And if there was an optional way to get the power to 12 volts out, I think a lot of people would also appreciate that upgrade. But it does successfully connect my devices and charges my phone. And I think for now, it definitely isn't a hindrance to what I'm currently doing. Overall, the X Center is surely a great addition to your setup, regardless if you are a light or heavy user, and regardless of what type of device you use. I can see this being used as a riser for your iPad when you need some elevation when you draw, or maybe just even writing, or even as a portable laptop holder when you just want to be lazy in bed, or even for my own Steam Deck as a portable PlayStation somewhere in my home where I could set up the Steam Deck underneath and then get a monitor on top of it. I really like how the design is. It kind of reminds me of the Tesla Cybertruck somehow, and it makes your workspace really look cleaner. Again, if you're interested in purchasing this and any other products of the XLayout line, they have excellent ways to improve your workspace. Check out my link below or simply log on to www.xlayout.net. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!